Green Show. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is me pivoting, y'all. This is me pivoting because I had a lot going on this week. I had a lot going on this week. Still got a lot going on this week. So I did not want to not do a live show. Oh, see that quick? I forgot. I gotta share this. I did not want to not do a live show. So here I am going live. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Hey, Miss Trucker. Grand Rising to you. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm really just stopping off to say Grand Rising to everybody, and also just to encourage those of you who are those of you. Hey, Medicine Wolf, come on in, come on in. Those of you who are in the midst of transforming your life or in the midst of becoming something different than you have been, I want to just say, you know what? Good for you. Okay? Good for you. Change is necessary. Change is a necessary component of life. Hey, well, Weddle, hey, Boss the Don, come on in, come on in, come on in. As you guys are coming in the room, please let me know from 1 to 10 where you are with your mental health. Now, if I'm being honest with y'all, this morning, let me know if you can see me on Facebook and YouTube because as you can see, I am in the car. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Boss the Don. I appreciate you. I'm in the car because life is lifing, okay? But I did not want to not do a live show at all this week. Tomorrow I'm going to be live, but I did not want to do a live show because, y'all, life has been lifing me, okay? On top of that, dealing with the mental stuff that's been going on because change is a necessary component, but change, y'all, don't always feel the best, right? Right, dear? Right, Todd Bambusa? Right, Derek Carroll? Change don't always feel the best, but it is a necessary component. So as I am developing myself, continuous development, it feels like I'm allowing myself to feel that, you know what, I think I got to turn off the I'm allowing myself to feel the different things because you know what, y'all, you know what I learned. You Boston Don said my mental health is rocky. As you said, life is life. And okay, Boston Don, you see, I'm not the only one. Life is life, and it is definitely rocky out here in these streets. It is definitely rocky out here in these life streets. But I feel like, okay, I can make this I feel like as long as we continue to, push forward, then it gets better. It really does get better. But it's that, how do you feel, Boston Don? Hey, Sister Sandra, I love when you get on here and I see you, especially when my mental health is not that great. Okay. I love when Sister Sandra get on here. Um, so it's that it's like pushing through the dirt. You feel the weight of so much that's going on in your life on you that a lot of times, y'all, and I talk about this just because I like to keep it real. A lot of times, y'all, we do get boggled down because of change, right? We get boggled down because that thing don't, it's not something that's easy to do. But I can tell you this, once you get through it, once you allow yourself to actually feel those emotions, that feeling that you feel when your stomach is just getting the butterflies and stuff, that fear, that false evidence appearing real, that anxiety that you feel sometimes. I cannot make this that anxiety that you feel sometimes, pushing through that, pushing through that, y'all, pushing through that, Malika, pushing through that day, pushing through that, everybody that's on Facebook and YouTube, when you push through that, that is the superpower. That right there is the superpower. When you can get up and you're not feeling, hey, Kiana, Grand Rising to you, love, and you are not feeling all that great, and you know that you need to be doing something more than you are doing, and you actually do that you did not want to do. You actually do it, man. Let me tell you. See, it's not even allowing me to open this live up on Facebook. When you do that which you really don't want to do, when you start having discipline in your life, when I started disciplining myself in different areas of my life. Whoo, child, when I tell you the peace, it's the peace. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody that's coming on in. Come on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm really trying to open this up on Facebook and stuff, y'all, but it is not giving me no love. It is not giving me no love at all. So to those of you who are on Facebook and y'all can hear me, or you are on YouTube and you can hear me, I appreciate y'all. Kiana Queen, I see you out there. I'm also going to be giving away some more Nani and Friends tickets. On top of that, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's also the Hip Hop Creative Alliance that is going on tomorrow. I am so excited. So excited. It will be going on tomorrow, y'all. I can't open this up on Facebook. I do apologize, everybody. If you are on Facebook, that means you really rocking with your girl, because it's not even opened up to everybody. You got to really be rocking with your girl if you watching me on Facebook. So those of you who are really, really rocking with your girl, I love and appreciate you, because it's only opened up to certain people. Like, you really got to be checking for me. So I really, really appreciate y'all who on Facebook, because I couldn't open it up to everybody. But moving on. Hey, Dola. Hey, come on, Jim Kelly. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Big Doe. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Boston Don said, I think the discipline you mentioned takes heavy self-preservation. Woo, Boston Don, you must have got on here this morning to help me with this conversation that I have been having with myself. Because a lot of times, y'all, self-preservation is the last thing that we do, right? It is not something that we even think about. We think about everybody but us many times, many times. And that self-preservation is man, come on now, Boston Don, come on with it. Because a lot of times, y'all, we are so willing to do so much for everybody, but when it comes to us, we are last, like beyond last. We just are not even thought about. You know something my daughter told me a while ago? She said, you know what, Mom? Because she is very much the same way. She's a nurturer, she's a giver, that's her love language. She said, I feel like, because I know I'm going to be okay, that sometimes I just do more for other people because I know I'm going to be okay. Has any of y'all felt like that before? Have any of y'all, because you know you're going deep down, you know you're going to be okay, so you decide to try and fix other people, or you try and fix other people's issues because you deep down you know you okay, but before you know it, years have gone by, y'all. Like, literally years had gone by with me just trying to do other things and just trying to bring people along with me, or just trying to find somebody to bring with me. Years had gone by. And before I knew it, I'm out here just looking crazy. Trying to figure out, like, girl, what is it that you really do want to do? You know what I mean? Boston Don said, absolutely. Like, what is it that you really do want to do? I don't know, y'all. I just know that I want to encourage everybody, including vets, to continue to push through, because I promise y'all, what it looks like when you push through is, man, I be walking around the house patting myself on the back, okay? I be walking around the house patting myself on the back. Now, like I said, mentally, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little tough because I'm still in that period. So there's certain areas in your life that may be going really, really well, and that's good. But you know, as with anything, it's not going to always be 100%. So those other percents, that's the stuff that I'm working on, like that percent, that mental thing that I'm dealing with right now. And it's some of it has to do with my mom. You know, like I'm really living. I'm really putting my mind in a place where, dang, like, I can't call her. And some of you who have had loss, and I don't even want to limit it to a mom, okay? I just want to say loss, because I had a loss when I went through my divorce as well. Like, there was a loss, and I felt that. I felt that extremely, y'all. Edges thrown up, gang sign, okay? User troll, okay? I felt that immensely. So it's like now, you know, a part of that change is dealing with the notion that this person is no longer going to physically be there in some cases. because if they're passed and transitioned over, the energy is still there. But even rectifying that, like the energy, not the flesh, the energy is still there. So I'm really still dealing with that. Like I had a serious breakdown yesterday afternoon. Like I'm it can be something as simple as Amazon, because my mom, listen, my mom was an Amazon queen, okay? And it was something, I'm on Amazon doing some shopping, and it just triggered me. So it can be things like that, and it's like really wrapping your mind around, what do I look like, or what do you look like with this change that you are having in your life. And when you are going through it, y'all, I promise y'all, because I heard the Queen Lisa Nichols. Y'all know I love me some Lisa Nichols. She is my mentor. I heard the Queen Lisa Nichols say, you have to push through that stuff, that stuff that feel like like you about to vomit. You know what I mean? That anxiety. Sometimes it feels like, oh my God, like your whole body is being affected. You have to push through that stuff. Hey, Big Mike, Grandis love. You got to push through that stuff. When you start pushing through that stuff, and it's like, I don't want to say barbed wire, but sometimes it feel like barbed wire. Y'all, am I lying? Sometimes it feel like you are pushing through barbed wire. When you start pushing through that foundation that was already there, and you start cracking it, because it's like, wait a minute, this foundation was there, but it's really not the foundation that's helping me in this space in my life. When you start pushing through that, and you start just keep knocking at it, even with your fingers, man, fingernails cracked, all of that, you keep doing that. That's when you begin to see a difference in your life. The problem that I found in my life, y'all, is that I didn't want to keep pushing through that foundation that was already cracking. But because that foundation, I felt like, was holding me together, and I didn't want to disrupt that, I just let things go. And before you know it, years, months, weeks, days have gone by. Boss Don said, I lost some of my drive due to past failures. Yes. Yes, and that too. That too. I'm so happy you on here, Boston Don. Thank you so much. But the battle with not trying to alone, restrain my go. Hey, JD, Grand Rising to you. Okay, yeah, you won't. Yeah, you won't pop a balloon on me. Absolutely not. Um, Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much to everybody who's following this morning. But I like I said, I'm out here lifing, but I did not want to, especially come on TikTok, because y'all know I was in TikTok jail for a little while, y'all, with that situation. So I just want to encourage everybody who, I saw um Leah. She's a therapist that I follow. She's a life coach. Leah Forney. You can follow her on all social medias. I believe it's Leah Forney. But if you're looking for coaching and all of that, she actually does that. And I've had her on the show. And I'm not on social media a lot, y'all. But when I am on social media, I've been noticing a trend. And the trend that I've noticed recently is that a lot of us seem to be in the midst of, I like to use becoming, but in the midst of this change. And I think she called it a shedding season. Like, you really are, I really am shedding the person that I have been. I'm shedding that person, and y'all, being afraid of our true selves keep a lot of us from actually accomplishing things in life. Being afraid of our true selves, because your true self may not be someone who deals with the people that you're dealing with right now. You know what I mean? Like, some people come into our lives for reasons and seasons and all of that, but they aren't meant to stay there forever. So your true self, that higher elevated self, I should say, may have to change some things. And some of that change may be not dealing with the people that you really, really love on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Like, some people you have to feed with a long handled spoon. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Um Babe said, I know our fallen ones motivates us to do better. Absolutely. 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 And can y'all not be disrespectful on these TikToks and y'all see my man on here, please? Just be disrespectful. You shouldn't be disrespectful anyway. You shouldn't be disrespectful anyways. But what about y'all? Something, is there anybody that's been going through some change or finding that it can be a little difficult when you are trying to change your life, especially if you don't have any people around you? I'm looking for some tissue for my nose, y'all. Around you who also are in the midst of change. I'm gonna have to cut this live out and go in this doggone. Don't get no traffic tickets, y'all. Don't get no traffic tickets. But hey, oh my God, not Coach Bree on here. Look at God, look at God, look at God. I know. Or Taria, one of y'all on here from the Real Refined podcast. Y'all need to be following this podcast. Follow this podcast. Follow this podcast. They give me life. Even my daughter, she's like, is that Coach Bree? Anyways, y'all, I have to step out. I have to go take care of these traffic tickets. I love y'all, long life. I'll have a replay of the Vet Green Show coming on at 9 a.m. today, but I just wanted to get on here and say Grand Rising to y'all and say, you know what? You continue to push towards your change. Continue to push towards your change, because the change for me, ooh, child, looks so awesome. Okay. This is what change looks like for me. Now, I ain't gonna say there's gonna always be peaches and cream, y'all. But if you decide that you really, really want change in your life, go on and push through that barbed wire. Get cut up if you need to. Push through that barbed wire. Yeah, JD said healing is painful but necessary to grow. Yes, absolutely. Ooh, JD, boss the Don. Healing can be very, very painful, but the renewed spirit that you get and that renewed sense of hope that we get is worth it. I feel like it's worth it. Let me just text my daughter and make sure. I may not have to get off, y'all. We really, and I'm man, when I tell you, um, did you need me to come in there? Oh, child, y'all. Been feeling it for days, but I'm good though. Me too, JD. Me too. I've been feeling it for days. The last probably week and a half, I've been mentally challenged. I can't say that I've been really, really down, because there's some things in my life that listen. Like I said, I'll be walking around the house patting myself on the back. You know what I mean? Because I'm really going through this another transformation, man. Because it don't stop. It don't stop. Um, but I done lost my train of thought real quick. I mean that quick, y'all. But I'm proud of myself. But mentally, it has been a struggle, because man, like I get mad sometimes. It's grief. I just want it to be over, but then I'm talking to people and they like, they lost somebody 20, 30 years ago, and you'll never feel the same. So, and then I think about, people like Yaya Boo, my girl Yaya Boo, who was so much younger than I am now. I'm at this big old age of 48, and I lost my mom, in July 11th of this year. And I'm like, man, I can't even imagine being that young. So that's how I kind of try and reckon with myself with it, y'all. Big Bertha, thank you so much for sharing, Big Bertha. Girl, I talked to myself saying, good job. Okay, Big Bertha, come on now. Come on. Okay. Come on now. Okay. You got to encourage yourself, and I do, and thankfully I do have some good people in my life, and thankfully they have been understanding, because y'all, sometimes I can be a much. I could be much, because I get in my feelings and I withdraw, and that's not good. That it's not good to withdraw when you are in your feelings, but I mean, I don't know. I will withdraw. I will shut everything down, shut everything up, won't answer my phone, any of that, because I got to figure it out in my head, y'all. Like, I really got to figure it out. Like, what is going on? And some people, the counseling helps. And like I said, I had a very, very good counselor. But now it's like not trying to find another counselor. That can be tough. But I'm proud of myself. I know that. And I want y'all to be proud of yourself, especially if you continue to get up every day and push through. Especially if you, even when you're not feeling it, you do a little bit something for yourself that day. You better be proud of yourself. I know I am. I'm happy that this. Listen, I was thinking about this because Nani and Friends. Y'all know I'm hosting, y'all. Y'all know I'm hosting at Nani and Friends. You know me and my brother Joker go be up there hosting Nani and Friends, right? With Differently Capable. Okay, I can't wait to see what Differently Capable come with, because differently be sharp. Okay. I was at one event and Differently came with a whole cape like he was doggone James Brown. I said, you know what? I know that's right. Because your girl likes to dress up too. But anyways, y'all, what was we talking about? Y'all, let me get my pad out since I don't gotta run in there. Let me get my pad out. Boston Don said, I know of people that feel if you don't go to church Sunday to Sunday, then you forever have issues. I don't believe that, Boston Don. I don't believe that. And I know people that feel like that too. I do believe that church is a very, very great place to like worship, and when you want to be around like-minded people, it is a very, very good place. I love, I call Mount Olive Baptist Church my church home. That's been my family's church home. I call it my church home. Have I gone in some months? No, I haven't. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Been on my mind, but I feel like God, when I tell you I didn't have the Holy Ghost in my kitchen, okay? I didn't have the Holy Ghost in my kitchen, y'all. Like seriously. Seriously. So I think the intent has to be there when you are really trying to tap into what's already inside of you. I feel like that. I feel like the intent has to be there. JD said same, because if I talk to people while I'm figuring things out, I'm short with my words and seem mean. Yes, JD. You know what, JD? We so similar. Yes, because it's like I'm trying to figure this thing out in my head. And it's not like I'm trying to be mean. It's like I'm really trying to figure this thing out in my head, and I can't make sense of it to even talk to you about it. So let me figure it out in my head, and then we can have a conversation. You know, that's how that we very, very similar. Well, good morning, the traveler. I hope you came here to be nice. Will it edify God, the people, or yourself? Let me see what else is going on here. Boston Don said, neither do I. Yes, it is. Church is the place, Paul, the apostle, the creator. You got to understand, you are the church. Exactly, Big Mike. Exactly. And the traveler responding to Big Mike said, church is the place Paul, the apostle, created. So it seems like a lot of us are agreeing. I am all for the home, the church, but I think that the relationship that you want to have with God is an individual relationship. I didn't establish a relationship with God inside the church. I had to get broken down to the ground again and again and again and again and again to establish a relationship, to even acknowledge that I needed a relationship with God. I think forcing religion on anybody, just like a child, if you force them, then you're going to not want to do it. But if you, like my mom didn't force religion on us, she bought us Bible. She went to church. Her and my stepdad went to church every Sunday, but they didn't force that on us. Which is funny because her grandmother grew up in the church, or her grandmother grew them up in the church. And that's why they were going to Mount Olive. You can put that in my wallet. That's why they were going to Mount Olive, y'all. So I am going to pick this up in a little while on 91.3 WBNY, 91.3 FM. We are going to continue this conversation We're going to continue this conversation at 10 a.m. There's some things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. I don't know if any of y'all were into One Direction. What is the name of the Evil Ghost Traveler? Didn't I say don't come on here with the craziness? Don't come on here with the craziness. Um, Big Mike said he's not coming back for the bill and he's coming back for you. Okay, can you school him, please, hon? You are the church. Okay. The Traveler, we're not doing that today. Boston Don said, I love fellowship. I have a family church also, but I've worshiped outside of the Lord's house. Same. Same, y'all. Same. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I'll be on WBNY 91.3 FM at 10 a.m. Have a great day. Have a great day. I'll see y'all at 10. See you at 10.